Yeah. Coke fed for some head, let's get in the car, I said. She grabbed my hand, girls resting, met the bar, witness said. Tears fled the head, I'm weak, not dead. She tweet, I guess she confess, she thinking less, not drinking less. Bathroom says, best to get spontaneous, I stereotype. Put to rest tonight. Imagine, believe, and achieve, it works. Skyline as I rise like fireworks. Smell through the bad, don't touch my...
Yo, hello everybody, and let's see if we can make this work. It's been one of those days. It was a hectic day for the Thunder, night for the Thunder, and it's a bad day for us trying to get all this working. And I don't know what the hell's been going on with my stuff today, but it's just been one of those days. And clearly, we are experiencing the technical difficulties that the Thunder experienced tonight against the Spurs. The Thunder, of course, losing 104 to 110 to the Spurs, which is once again a game that we probably should not have lost. But you know, I'm just so over. I don't know why my stuff is not coming to Facebook. This is just crazy. I'm like, it says I'm live, but it's not giving me any sort of connection on my Facebook. But it says my Facebook is live, so if you guys get it, great. If not, you guys are gonna have to go to YouTube because. I don't know why it's popping up. It says I'm live, but it's not showing anything on my Facebook at all. Oh, there it is, live now. I don't know why this is the way it is. This is the stupidest thing ever. I don't know why it's saying that it's live right now. When I can't even get stuff to work. I mean, this is just. I don't understand what the hell is going on with my Facebook and my stuff. I mean, tomorrow I'm going to have to get these guys to come on and check it out and see what the problem is. But you can go to YouTube, search After the Storm OKC Thunder, and you can join our conversation. But anyway, the Thunder lost 104-110, falling to 11-4. That's 2 losses in a row now, and without Wemby. But once again, this guy, he can't coach. I don't know how to explain to people, to the ordinary fan, what lineups mean. Playing wrong lineups. I mean, you had Flagler playing major minutes tonight. Why? He's a G League player. Why the hell is he playing tonight? You know, and he's a developmental coach, and I get it. But like I said, and I was, my Zoom is not on tonight, so Nathan can't come on, so we can't. Nathan's not going to be a part of the show tonight because my Zoom is not connected to my Yahoo to send out stuff. But tomorrow, I'm going to get my guys at Collaborative Logic to come on and look on and go, okay, guys, fix my shit. I don't understand what the problem is here. The Thunder it was just a nightmare. Wiggins trying to score, doing stuff he's not supposed to do, not able to do, but he thinks he's a player now. They've got him going, oh, yeah, we can do it. No, you got to put players in their place, but it's a developmental coach trying to develop players, and I get it. But not everybody can be developed the way the hell you think they can be developed. Let Wiggins catch and shoot. Dort, I don't know how many times he went to the basket tonight. We were down 6. He makes a great steal and then tries to, once again, throws his body into somebody trying to get a foul. Just go up and score. Use your body and score, okay? Don't try to do a reverse air ball, something else. I'm like, he can't. All I want you to do is shoot threes, 6 or 7 threes a game. That's it. I don't want you to do more than that. Give me a coach that can put players in the right place, please. Please. It's so frustrating over the last 3 years watching this guy. And you guys, and I'm not going to say get mad at me because I'm done with all that nonsense. Because you guys don't get it, you don't get it. You believe whatever the hell you want. But what I'm telling you is facts. What I'm telling you is the truth. What I'm telling you is what's going on. And I would love for anybody to come home and tell me I'm wrong. Anybody. If you don't like what I say, if you're a coach, whatever, you listen, whatever, you come on and tell me what I'm telling you is wrong. You tell me he understands lineups. You tell me he understands floor of the games. You tell me he's not a minutes manager. Please tell me that. Tonight, you're going to break up. SJ plays the whole first quarter. You're going to take it out, and he's not playing. You give him J-Dub minutes because we're on ESPN or TNT. Or let's give J-Dub that prime time. What the hell are you doing? Losing another damn game. This is 4 games you've cost us because you don't understand the lineups, you don't understand flow of the game, and you're a minutes manager. Those are facts. This is the 4th game you've cost us because of lineups. The 4th. And it's just frustrating to me as a Thunder fan when you don't get it. You're trying to, dude. We are at the point. You look at the teams out there that are losing. Hey Burgess, what's up, Burgess? Yeah, Mark ain't it. He ain't it, bro. He just ain't. But we got all these Thunder fans who are sitting there and they get mad at us because, oh, Matt's a hater. Matt ain't hating. Matt is pissed because Matt wants to effing win. And that's why I'm at. That's my problem. I want to effing win. We have a great team. We have one of the deepest lineups in the NBA. I want to win. You should want to win. And if you don't understand what the hell is going on in the game, that's cool. But don't sit there and yell at me and talk about I'm a hater when you have no idea what you're talking about. And I know exactly what I'm saying, and I've had 3 years of it, and I'm frustrated with it. I am frustrated with it. You look at what Mark Burgess goes, Mark Jackson, is he available? No, Mark is not it. But the Warriors had 2 straight years worth of 50 wins. They fired Mark Jackson and hired a coach that could get him to the next level. 2 straight years of 50 wins. Because he wasn't the guy. The Celtics coach got out-coached by Eric Spoelstra. The next year, what did they do? Add 2 veteran coaches. Add, oh my God, what's my man's name? That's hurt now. Porzingis. That's what they do. They add players and add coaches to go, okay, let's help you coach. But the Thunder kept everything. What did they do? Jesse, Mark needs to figure out his lineups. Bro, we've been saying that for 3 years. He doesn't get it. He doesn't understand lineups. He doesn't understand flow of the game. Those are facts. And he's a minutes manager. Those are facts. Those aren't disputable. You're going to wait to TNT and you're going to change and not let SGA play the whole first quarter like he's done. That's what we've been successful for. And you're going to change it. What are you doing? Then you go on a run. Oh, no, we got to get SGA and J-Dub's minutes correct. Dude, we're trying to win a goddamn game. And then this one lineup he had SGA, Flagler, Jones, Dort, and Caruso. Why is Flagler playing? Why are you putting him in now? Why is he playing? The guy, he can't hit threes. He can hit them in the G League, but he cannot hit them in the NBA. And he's out there firing. Do you know at one time, where is it at on my threes? Where is it at? We were 4 for 27 at one point for threes. They kept shooting them. 4 for 27. 4 for 27. 4 out of the last 27 threes we had made. We had missed 18-something in a row. What the hell? And you keep firing threes. Go to the basket, and then once again, I hate the fact that SGA don't get calls. How the hell was that not an and one? Girl, go back to coaching the women's basketball if you don't know what the hell an and one is in men's ball. And then the very next play or 2 plays later, you give them the exact same continuation call. This is the NBA, not the WNBA. This is not college. If you get fouled going up for a shot, it is in the motion. It's an and one. TV personalities are saying the same thing. And Burgess, was Flagler even thought for minutes? I don't know why he was playing. Like I said, you had him, AJ, and Dylan Jones all on the floor. You have 3 G League players. Well, AJ's not a G League player. But you basically got 2 G League players playing in a game. Where's your lineup of SGA, Kaysen, Caruso, Dort, and Wiggins? Where's that lineup? That's your best 5. And you didn't play them once together tonight. That's your best 5. You didn't play them one time together. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to forget that. He's going to cost us 10 games. He's already cost us 4. I said he'd cost us 5. He's going to cost us 10 to 12 games this year. Easy. Because of lineups, because of not understanding flow of the game, and because he's a minutes manager. He's going to cost us at least 10, 12 games. At least. I said 5. I thought he was going to hit. No. Because he doesn't have anybody telling him what to do. And it's just frustrating as hell to me. Jang only got 3 minutes. He didn't deserve to play that. He don't deserve to be out there in the court. But I know he's out there because we got to have him out there. Dylan Jones, he's just not ready. He's just not. But, we got a developmental coach, and we're going to develop these players for the future. Dude, we're trying to win right now. Excuse me. I want to win right now. Thunder management and coaches, they ain't trying to win right now, clearly. You're throwing away games. So let's look at this is the deal. Mavs 11 for 20. I mean, where the hell is the Mavs up there? It shouldn't be up there. Where the hell is my stats? I'm pissed off now. I can't even get my damn stats right. Where the hell are my stats? Here's the Spurs stats. They should be on here. Why aren't they on here? Why didn't they transfer to my game? Because that's what I want. Here's my stats right here on my thing. Let me pull them up. I'm pissed off. I can't. None of my stuff is working right now. I'm in pure pissed off frustration mode at this damn coach. It's just so frustrating to me. God, he's frustrating to me. He just really is frustrating to me. He really is. Thunder in the game score. That should be it right there. Why the hell is it not popped up there? There we go. Okay. Spurs 19 to 46, shooting 47%. 45 rebounds to our 47. 36 pips. They had 20 turnovers. We had 14. We were 16 for 53. In what world are we shooting 53 3-pointers? What world? 53 threes. 53. 53 threes. 41%. That's what beat us. Him and his lineups. They outscored us 42 to 15 on the bench because he was playing bench players. I'm sorry, guys. Our team is deep, but it ain't that deep. And I'm so over this dude. I'm so over him, watching him try to coach. He is fantastic at developing players, but we're not in developmental mode. The only player you developing should be developing right now is A.J. Mitchell. That's it. And then you had him on the floor, and I know Hotspot Casino is gonna be mad because that's his boy. But you had him on the floor in critical moments of the game. Why is Dort not in the game? In a critical moment, 4 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago, you're down, you're trying to come back. You don't have him in the game? This guy is not the dude. He's just not. I don't know. He came from wherever he came from, under whatever doing, whatever, film study, whatever. Eric Spoelstra did too. But look at Spoelstra compared to him. Some people get it, some people don't. He's playing into his strengths, which is developmental part, 100%. He's great at that. But we're not in developmental mode. That was 2 years ago. 3 years ago. It's not now. We're in win mode. Learn how to coach win. And it's like it's like we're losing people on our show because, wow, oh my God, we're talking bad about the Thunder. There, Matt's beating up the Thunder again. Sorry that I'm telling the truth. Sorry I'm pissed off that we're not winning the games we should be winning. I'm sorry that our coaches, I'm calling him out because he doesn't get it. I'm sorry that the truth is the truth. And if you can't handle it, we ain't your show. Go listen to some of these other idiot dudes that come on there and are going to, talk about, oh, we made this mistake. No. Lineups, flow of the game, minutes management. And it's mainly lineups. It comes down to lineups. It really does. And then SGA not taking over when we needed him to take over. He didn't take over. He took, 2 shots in the last 3 minutes, 4 minutes of the game? Now, he did get a shot blocked, and that was a great hustle by San Antonio. But I'm sorry. You're the best player. You're taking 3 shots. But once again, he got out of the flow. Plays the whole first quarter, should play the whole third quarter. What are you doing, coach? You're giving away possessions. As I've tried to explain to people over and over and over about basketball, you can't give away possessions. Because at the end of the day, those 4 or 5 possessions you're giving away are going to cost you at the end of the game. Every time. And the lineups that he's playing, they're costing us games at the end because of who he has in the game. I mean, Flagler, he should not see the floor. But you're playing San Antonio, the 3 scores out. Oh, it's a perfect time to play these guys. I can get them and we can still win. But yet, you're not playing the right combinations. Our best 5, you did not play one time together. You didn't play them one time together, the best 5 you got. Not one time. I'm just. Here's the box score. J-Dub, 34 minutes, 13 for 26, 0 for 6 from 3, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, 5 steals, 27 points. SGA, 37 minutes, 11 for 20, 5 for 8, 5 for 6 from the line, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals, 4 TLs. Wiggins, once again, he's trying to be a scorer. I don't want him doing that. I just want you shooting threes and playing defense. I don't want you trying to take people off the dribble and all that nonsense. I want you being basic. I just want you doing what can make us successful. 4 for 10, 3 for 7, 11 points. Lou Dort, 2 for 12. I don't have a world I want you shooting 12 times. 2 for 8 from 3. 12 boards, 6 points. There's no world that I live in I want him shooting that much. No world. Cason Wallace, 33 minutes. 5 for 8, 3 for 5. Cason played pretty good tonight. 7 assists, 3 rebounds. I thought Cason played pretty good, 13 points. Flagler, 11 minutes. Dylan Jones, 15 minutes. Jang, 3 minutes. There's no world that I live in that I want Adam Flagler playing in front of Cason, in front of Wiggins, in front of Caruso, in front of A.J. Mitchell, in front of Kendrick Williams. I don't have one world that I live in that I want that if I'm going to win. There's not a world that I'm living in that I'm giving up that many minutes though. So just not. Dylan Jones I like him. He's not ready. Flagler, he definitely ain't ready. Hell of a player at Baylor, but he ain't ready. This is the league. Kendrick Williams, 14 minutes, 2 for 5, 0 for 3 from 3. 2 rebounds, 4 points. Caruso, 26 minutes, 1 for 7, 0 for 5. And it's so funny is, there's a move that I teach my kids that he got blocked. If the guy's behind you, you have to feel him and use your left hand on that reverse. If you use a right hand reverse, a guy taller than you is going to block your shot. You have to use your left hand. The first rule of basketball is ball you man. That's the first rule of basketball. Ball you man. And when you're going to the basket and the guy's here, you cannot shoot the ball with your right hand, even if it's reversed. He's right there on your shoulder. And it's so funny, as when I was training today, one of my kids that I used to train a long time, he takes pictures for his school now. And he showed a picture of one of the kids I trained using his left hand on reverse, on a school move. And it's so funny is because, and then I have the same photo, except I'm using the other hand. But he's going up, and the guy's right here. And he's using his left hand. Ball you man. Ball you man. It is the number one rule of basketball. Ball you man. And then Shea got his shot blocked because he was leaning in and he didn't see what's the castle coming from behind him. Didn't see it. Stephon was running hard, blocked the shot. Great block. He didn't see him coming. But once again, SGA doesn't dunk the ball. If you go up and dunk the ball, you don't have to worry about it. Then once again, SGA not getting calls. Don't understand it. We were the number one driving team in the league last year. Went to the free throw line. This year we're not getting any calls. He got killed one time on the baseline. There's no way that's not a foul. Didn't get a call. But I'm not going to blame the referees. I'm blaming putting the blame square on the shoulders of the coach. You don't understand lineups. You don't understand flow of the game. You don't. 4 years now of watching you coach. You don't get it. I've been saying the exact same thing for 4 years. And then my guy Nemo Jones brought in the minutes manager last year. That's what he is. Those are the 3 things that he's not good at. He's good at managing minutes, which is not good for our team. He doesn't understand flow of the game, so his lineups are terrible. Night B, appreciate you, Burgess. If you do the unpopular hour tomorrow, I'll be on. Yeah, I'm going to do the unpopular hour tomorrow, bro. I'm not going to stay on very long tonight because I'm not going to be able to sleep long, but I can't. My frustration level is through the roof right now at this dude. It really is. Let me thank our sponsors. Maybe that'll help me relax a little bit because I'm fired up right now. If you have needs for engineering, surveying, and planning, hit my guy up at our SRB, my guy Mark Long. He'll take care of you. They love to be behind the scenes. If you have a water treatment complex and you like fresh drinking water, hit our guys up. They'll be love to take care of you. Collaborative Logic, if you have needs for computers or software to make your office run smoother or website design, they did ours at mcsportsnetwork.com. Hit those guys up. And, of course, Oak Grove Trucking and my guy Jose Fierro. Hit my boy up. He'd love to take care of you on that if you have some dirt, rock, or sand to be moved. And, of course, YNB, family owned and operated since 1912. They are the bank that makes things happen. They're an equal housing lender and a member of the FDIC, proud sponsor for us to go out and support women, minority, and black-owned businesses in the Oklahoma City area. You can pre-qualify online at www.ynbok.com. That's www.ynbok.com. Or you can go to one of their 5 locations, the main bank at 401 Elm in downtown Yukon, YNB East, 66 steps from historic downtown Yukon. Sorry, guys, I'm so mad right now. YNB East, which is off the Parkway in US 66, YNB Mustang, 218 North Mustang Road, YNB Parkway, which is off Garth Brooks, and I-40 just south of I-40, you can't miss it. And then, of course, YNB Peoples, located on 23rd and Bethany between Rockwell and MacArthur. And my guy, Jonathan Bickey Triplet at Elm Grove Clothing. Hey, if you got needs for some clothes, he's the dude. He can take care of you. He makes fantastic suits. Made a great suit for me for our JFK function. It's great. Hit my boy up. And why spend $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 worth of suit for a suit where you can spend $800 to $1,000? Same materials, same stuff for overcoats. He'll take care of you. So hit my guy up over at Elm Grove Clothing. My guy Jonathan Bickey Triplet, 405-332-8787. I'm sorry, guys. I've got so many notes here. Them going on a 20-9 run. Not playing the SGA the whole first quarter like he normally does, switching out, playing J-Dub. The guy's just, when he takes SGA out, we're up 19-15. When he puts him back in, we're up 25-24. At the end of the quarter, we're up 35-32. Flow of the game, first quarter. Second quarter, you start SGA, Flagler, Caruso, Dort, and Dylan Jones. What are you doing? Anyway, it was nice to have Ice Caruso back. I will say that. And then Lou Dort trying to be a scorer. And I've got Dort. Him trying to score. Just giving away points. It's 48-41. They bring in J-Dub, Wiggins, Caruso, K-Rich, and Kaysen. So that's who he puts. Okay? Who did I tell you the best 5 were? SGA, Wiggins, Caruso, Kaysen, Dort. He puts 3 of those guys with J-Dub, and he puts SGA with Flagler and Jones. Okay? And I got in my notes right here. Coaching matters. Lineups matter. Right here in my notes. Coaching matters. Lineups matter. Ha, ha, ha. SJ comes back in the game. The score is now 55-54. Remember, when he went out, it was 48-41. He came back in, it was 55-54. You end the quarter with SGA, J-Dub, Kaysen, Wiggins, and Dort. They had went on a 20-9 run. 20-9 run. 20-9 run. And what did Shaq say at halftime about J-Dub? He's a fantastic 3 behind SGA and Chet. He's just magnificent in what he can do behind those 2. That's what Shaq said. Same thing I've been saying. Same thing Nathan Taylor, my guy from YNB, has been saying. He's a great number 3. He's not a number 1, and he's not a number 2. It's SGA and Chet, and then him. But that's not how the Thunder think. So, here's a Hall of Famer. Charles Barkley agrees. There's 2 Hall of Famers saying the same things we've been saying. But we're Thunder haters. So I guess they're Thunder haters too. Same things we've been saying. It's the exact same things. And when you look at this lineup, we're just getting murdered. And we really only gave up 7 offensive rebounds. I thought we were getting murdered on the offensive rebound, but we weren't because they were killing us for making shots. Because why? He got him in the flow, and then all of a sudden, at the end of the game, when you're making that run, okay, and you're making that run, when you put in, it was, let me see, what was it? 84-98 with 8 minutes to go. You've got SGA, it's 88 100 with 6 minutes to go. You got SGA, Caruso, Dort, AJ, and Kaysen. Now, why is AJ in the game right there, not Wiggins? I like AJ, but why is Wiggins not in the game right there? Okay, lineups, and at that point, we had gone 4 for 27 from three. 4 for 27 from three, and we're still shooting. But that's the lineup you have in there. You don't have your best lineup. You're trying to make a run. You don't have SGA, Dort, Caruso, Kaysen, and Wiggins. Your best five, you don't have them in there trying to win the game at the end. It's just very frustrating as a person who understands the game of basketball and who is trying to gets frustrated at what the hell this coach does. It's like, how the hell can you not understand? I mean, you do understand. You know what your best five is, because when we lost to the Golden State Warriors, when you had the wrong lineup and they made their run, what did you do? You put in the right five, which was SGA, Kaysen, Caruso, Dort, and Wiggins. When we were losing against the Denver Nuggets and they made their run because you had J-Dub and them in there, what happened? You stuck that five in there to deal the deal. The other night, when we lost the other day, what'd you do? Wrong lineup and we needed something. What'd you do? Put that right lineup in there. Rashawn Robinson asked, he said, I guess he deleted it, but how many times do I yell Dort to pass the ball every time he starts driving, Rashawn? Every time. I'm like, what? I don't, well, like I said, and I've said this today on the Unpopular Hour, what I want is for SGA to be a scorer and do his thing, because when he does, everybody else starts playing and don't feel like they've got to make a play. When they feel like they've got to make a play, that's what gets us in trouble. You got guys who are great role players, not playmakers. But when you got guys who are role players trying to make plays, that's what gets you in trouble. But you got a developmental coaches developing all these players. And isn't it funny that when players leave, that they're better than they were when they were with us? They couldn't get on the floor with us, but they leave. I mean, I'm looking at Jerome today. He was killing. He played great for the Cavaliers. I mean, guys leave here and they can play. Why? Because we're so good up front. These guys can't get on the floor, but they're good players and they get somewhere else. Then they play. Isn't that funny how that works? But yes, Rashawn, we need Chet bad. We really do. Excuse me. We need Chet bad, 100%. We need him, and I think we'll get him back after the All-Star break. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm gonna do the show tomorrow, the Unpopular Hour. I'm so mad right now. I'm so tired of this dude giving away games. I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of it. He's cost us over the last 4 years at least 30 games. At least 30 games because of him not understanding lineups, not understanding flow of the game. I'm so frustrated. I really, really am. So I apologize for making the show short tonight, but I just can't. I'm so mad. I'm so angry right now. I'm so angry. I really am. And I look at Boston, I look at these teams and what they do to try to win, and I look at our team and it's, oh, we'll get them next time. F that. Here's the Thunder's record. We're 3-2. We're really 3-3 since we lost Chet. That's because we lost him in the Warriors game, which was the game before this Clippers game on a back-to-back. And the only good saving grace is that we're 3-3. I mean that we have played our 3rd out of 5 back-to-back games. That's the saving grace. Now let me give you and I'm gonna close all this out after I do this. Let me give you our shooting percentage. This is as of today. Not tonight, but as of today. SGA 28.5, 50% from the field, 31% from 3, 88% from the line. So his numbers have been going up from 3 because he's shooting less of them. J-Dub, 20.8, his numbers scoring are going up since Chet's been gone. 51% from the field, 40% from 3, 80% from the line. His numbers are going up. Let me see. If we had Kenny Atkins, I agree. That guy can coach. I agree he can. Um, Dort, 12.2, 47%, 44% from three. His numbers are going down when it comes to his three-point percentage. They're going to be way down after tonight. Wiggins, 9.8, 45%, 44% from three. Numbers are going down. Why? Because he's trying to do more. Isaiah Joe didn't even play tonight, 36%. You got Flagler in there playing instead of Isaiah Joe. Now remember, we have the Blazers tomorrow, so that has a lot to do with it. And you can't afford to screw lineups again tomorrow or we're in trouble. Kaysen, 25% from three. He did hit a big three at the end of the night. I will say he hit a big three, but 25%, just not going to cut it. Mitchell, 40%. Kendrick's 25%. Caruso, 21%. Jang, I'm not even counting him. But that's where we're at, okay? That's where we're at. And then what I did is I put in our season stats. The stats on the left are where we are now, okay? The ones on the right were pre-Chet. Were Chet. But these numbers on the left are after Chet got hurt. We were giving up 115 points a game. Now we were giving up 114. Our opponents were averaging 95 points a game, 96 points a game, and averaging 103. We're shooting 46.5% from the field now. We're shooting 46.2 then. Okay, then let me see. Free throw percentage, we were shooting 76% now, so we're shooting basically the same thing. Assists, we're 7th, and we were 15th. So we're going up in assists because we basically are doing small ball now, so that has a lot to do with that. The opponents were 16th, and now they're 7th because we're doing small ball, so we're not as big, so that's our perimeter defense is helping us up. Pips, points in the paint, we're 10th now. We were 7th, clearly because of Chet. Okay. Steals, we're still number 1. Opponents turnovers, opponents steals, 6th, and we were 2. Okay. Blocks, 7.1. We're now 2nd. We were 8.2. That's Chet. That's all Chet. Okay, blocks, that's all Chet. Turnovers, we're now leading the league at 11.1, and we were 8th prior to Chet. Okay, smaller lineup, we take care of the ball better. That's what these stats are telling you right now, okay? Offensive rebounds, we are 26th in us getting rebounds. We were 23rd with Chet. Now we're 30th, and we were 24th. And remember, this is without iHeart. When iHeart gets back, the offensive rebound numbers are going to go be better for us defensively on opponents when he gets back. When he gets back, because he's going to cut out all that. And our offensive rebounds also will go up because he's going to give us extra opportunities. Second quarter scoring. We're 7th now. We were 9th. So, once again, we've gotten better in second quarter. Fourth quarter, opponents, we're number 2. That's good. Now, that's a good thing. That means that we're holding our opponents down in the fourth quarter as far as their scoring. Okay, we were 3rd. And then now fourth quarter scoring for us, we're now 21st instead of 27th. So when you look at the second and fourth quarters, it looks like that we should be winning games. But what kills you is when you go up to how many points we're giving up. I mean, think about that. That's 8 points since Chet's gone that we're giving up now. 8 points. That's a lot of points. That's the difference between the reason why you're 3-3 without Chet. Really 3-2. But, you know, we did lose the game he got hurt. So I don't know if we can really count that as an L, but I do. And then steals, we're number 1. We're still that. But you can see we were 1-1-1. Now we're 2-1-1 as far as points allowed, field goal percentage. Remember, we're 38-8. We're 38-8 still. 3-point percentage, we're 28.1 now, and we're 28.2. And that's perimeter stuff right there. But it's the little things that are killing us. But when you look at the numbers, you know, offensive rebounds, we're now 30th from 24th. We're now 30th. And that's where we were last year, which is the reason why we went and got iHeart. But not having Caruso hurt us the other night, and tonight it helped, but you didn't have Isaiah Joe, so you're playing Flagler. Once again, you're managing minutes. You're not trying to win the game. You're managing minutes. And that's what he does. He manages minutes. He's not trying to win the game. He is trying to win the game, but he's managing minutes. But he has no concept of flow of the game. He has no concept of lineups. And people who know the game will know exactly what the hell I'm talking about. If you don't understand the game and you want to know, ask a question and we'll explain it to you. But he has no concept. 4 years, he doesn't get it. And that's because he has his coaching style that he believes in, and that's what was successful in the G League, and so he's carrying it on forth now to the league. And, they go, oh, we're the number one seed last year. Why? Denver choked it off to go to San Antonio last year. And then what happened? Once he got in there and he was needing to make plays and needed to make decisions as a coach to help us win, he couldn't do them because it's not what he does. And it's just frustrating to me to watch and see this. It's just hard for me because I see our potential. I see what kind of team we have. I see the players we have. I see what Sam Presti has built. So you got the squad, you just don't have the guy. And like I said at the very beginning of the show, Golden State Warriors fired Mark Jackson. He had 50-50 wins because they wanted to go win the championship. So they made the coaching decision, the coaching change to do what? To win the chip. And what did they win? 4 or 3 of them. They got 3 of them. Well, not only they won 1, then they won 2 with Kevin Durant. They won 1 with that. So they've won 3 chips or 4 chips because of the coaching change they made. They had the players, just not the right guy in head in charge. What did the Boston Celtics do? Their coach get out-coached, and there's not one person can tell me that he did not get out-coached by Jason Kidd last year. He got out-coached. Same thing happened with the Boston Celtics. And what happened? When they got out-coached by Eric Spoelstra from Miami, Boston Celtics went out and got him 2 guys to sit on the bench who are veterans to say, okay, look, here's your mistakes. Don't make this mistake. We need to do this here, this here, this here. And they won the chip. And now one of them left and is in L.A. So you have the ability to do it, but Sam Presti does not pull the trigger. Why? Because the Thunder are still in developmental mode, and so is his coach. As the Athletic wrote a couple last year in the summer before the season, number one question for Coach Daigneault, can you coach a superstar? The answer is no, he cannot. No, he cannot play. Cannot coach an all-star. He can't do it. Clearly, he wants J-Dub, and like I've said, J-Dub is a great player as a 2B after Chet or a 3, and that's exactly what Charles and exactly what Shaq said. Same thing I've been saying. So clearly they're haters too because they're trying to educate you guys. They're saying the same thing I've been saying. And every time you listen to those guys, they say the exact same stuff that I've been saying on this show. But I'm a hater. And all I'm doing is educating you. All I'm doing is telling you the facts. That's all I'm doing. That's it. Thank you, Alex, for tuning in. And that's my thing. I love our Thunder. And all I want you guys to understand is I want you to be mad like I am. This is what's going on. Be aware. Don't stick your head in the sand and listen to what the hell they're saying because they're lying to you. They're not giving you the facts. They're not telling you the truth. They're just not. Because they feel like the more educated you are, the less control they're going to have. I'm like, the more educated you are, the better you're going to be able to help the team grow and understand momentum and stuff like that. That's how I look at it. I don't look at it the way they look at it. It doesn't hurt the people in Philly. They're killing them because they're mad at them because they understand what's going on. They're sports fans. They get it. New York, they get it. Chicago, they get it. You get it. You understand what's going on. You get it. You ain't putting up with that nonsense. Make the changes that's necessary to get us done what we want to do. Don't you feel like you deserve a chip? Don't you think you deserve a banner? You don't feel that way? I feel that way. I would love for us to have a party in Scissortail Park. Or to have a nice little run through downtown. But I would love to go to Scissortail Park and be packed. We love that. We have the talent. We have the second most talent there is. Let me see. I'm watching the replay on HBO Max. Looks like they got hot, and we had no foul calls for Shea. Yeah, Alex, I said that earlier that we didn't have Shea wasn't getting calls, but it's the lineups. You have to look at the lineups that are being played when it happened. Okay, and that's my thing. That's why I'm so mad. It's the lineups. It's the lineups that you're playing. What are you doing? And our best five, you didn't play one time. And and I know he knows what that is because whenever he makes some dumb moves and lineups and they make a run on us, and then what does he do? He puts that five in there. SGA, Kaysen, Caruso, Wiggins, Dort. That's the lineup he sticks in there. And they didn't play one time. You're playing Jones. You had SGA, like I said, you had SGA teamed up with, where is it? You had SGA teamed up with Flagler and Dylan Jones. And then you had Flagler, Dylan Jones, and A.J. Mitchell on the court at one time. What the hell are you watching? And Rashawn, what's the point in trading for a 7-footer and not playing him? I don't know. He ain't ready yet, I guess. I don't have an answer for that, Rashawn. I don't understand Dagnall. I don't understand what he does. I don't understand the Thunder. All I can say is they're just not ready to win. And I thought they were when you added Caruso and you added Isaiah Hartenstein. When you added that, I thought, okay, we're ready to go. Now, granted, Chet's hurt, Hart's hurt, Jay Will's hurt. So all of our bigs are hurt. But like I said earlier, and like I've been saying, I'm not upset with that. Because all I know is if you're going to have injuries, have them at the beginning of the season, not at the end. I'd rather Chet miss the first 20 games than the last 20. Wouldn't you? So I'm okay with that. Alex, our Coach of the Year is the kiss of death. Just ask Sam Mitchell. This guy, listen, last year I was talking about him being the Coach of the Year because nobody saw us play. When Shaq, Kenny, and Charles asked him questions, and when he came up with the answer he came up with, all three of them went boom. And not one of them ever brought him up as Coach of the Year again because they're like, this guy don't know what the hell he's doing. That's exactly what happened. And if you watch the interview, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They all look like, wow, okay, this guy's not the guy. He's not the guy. But once again, what did the Celtics do? What did Golden State do? When you're in win mode and you've got the better players to win, you got to have the right guy pulling the trigger in order to make it happen. And if you don't, I don't care what kind of team you are, you're not going to win. Ask the Celtics. Ask the Warriors. Back-to-back 50-win seasons, fired the coach. Boston Celtics, get out coach. What did they do? Put coaches on the staff to help him. We've got the team. We just need coaches to help the guy along. We're going to keep him. Let's help him coach. That's his deficiency. So let's help that. What did they do? What did we do? Nothing. Same staff, nothing. Same thought process, zero. This guy can't coach a superstar. That's a fact. And the Athletic is the one that said that, not me. Thank you, Alex R. Good point on missing games early instead of late. 100%, because remember last year, SGA got hurt, and we got hurt at the wrong time. Okay? So, oh, yeah, and ask the Cavs, too. You're right, Rashawn. Ask the Cavs, too. Wrong coach, you ain't winning. Got Ty Lue, they got the W. Coaching matters, guys, in every professional sport, in every high school sport, in every college sport. Coaching matters. The decisions you make at critical points of the game matter. Wrong lineups matter. It just does. Like I've said many times, we're the only team that when the opposing team puts in their best player, we keep SGA on the bench because managing minutes. If we put SGA in there at the 10-minute mark or the 9-minute mark, guess what happens? And the other best player's not on the team, whoop, he gets put in immediately to counteract. We don't do that. Now, to me, that says if you've been an assistant coach somewhere and you've been coaching under coaches, where the hell have you been coaching? Clearly, those coaches aren't successful. When you've got all these other guys, as soon as we put SGA in the game, they put in their guys. Why don't you do the same? I've been asking that for 3 years. Still haven't got an answer. They need veteran coaches in there. What do you think about Monty? I'm not a fan of Monty Williams. Alex, I'm not a fan of his. Too much sauce. Lou Dort shocker. I agree too much. But here's my point with all that. When SGA is scoring, and he's scoring 2 or 3 times in a row, what happens is you don't get Dort trying to go to the basket. I mean, like tonight, he gets a steal, he goes and tries to jump into the guy to shoot the man, just shoot the layup. Shoot the layup. Why are you trying to throw your body into him? If somebody moves out of the way, then you're going to throw an air ball and throw the ball up there. Happened 3 times tonight. You're trying to do stuff you're not capable of. You are a defensive player. I need you to play defense and shoot threes. Only. I don't want you shooting more than 7 times a game under any circumstance. Maybe 8. Now, if you're making them, okay, you're in flow. But when you're 2 for whatever he was tonight, 2 for 11, whatever, you have a developmental coach trying to develop this team. We're developed. We're ready to go. What we need is somebody to go, your job is here, that's your job, that's your job, put them in the right place to make us successful as a group. That's what you need. Now, granted, when iHeart comes back next Tuesday, because we won't get him back until Tuesday, next week, then we'll see. Because he'll make a huge difference in the paint. I think he'll make a huge difference because now you don't have to play Jang, even though they will. You don't have to play Jones, even though they will. Flagler's only played because Isaiah Joe wasn't playing. Why the hell you doing that? You gave away a game. Now we have the Blazers coming in tomorrow, and that's going to be a tough as hell game. But once again, if you don't play the right lineups, you're going to be 4 in a row, 4 losses in a row, or 3 losses in a row. That's what's going to happen if you don't play the right lineups. And if he doesn't, and like I said before, he understands what the best lineups are. He does. Because he does it. But for whatever reason, he doesn't play them. Unless it's at the wrong time. Oh, I've made a mistake. Let me put these guys in there so later we can still have a chance to win this game. I put the wrong group in there. SGA, Kaysen, Caruso, Wiggins, Dort. That's your group. That's your group. And when Chet gets back and iHeart gets back, then it's going to be SGA, Caruso, Kaysen, iHeart, Chet. You're going to make a run every time that group's in there. Now, I know he wants to stick J-Dub in there because, as I think as Rashawn said, or a hotspot, J-Dub is his boy, 100%. That's his dude. He's developing him. And I like J-Dub. But J-Dub is a 3. He's not a 1. He's a 2B at best. He's not a 1. He's not a 2A. He's a 3. He's a complimentary player. That's what he is. SJ and Chet are your 2 big guys. Not in the Thunder's deal. It's J-Dub and Chet. And I'm sorry, they're going to make the same mistake they made with Westbrook. You're going to get rid of Durant, and you're never going to win anything. You're going to get rid of Shea, you're not going to win anything. You're going to keep J-Dub just like you kept Russell, you're not going to win anything. You're going to be a so-so in a medium road to the end of the road team, a medium to end. You're going to be 5 or 6, 7, 8, 9. You're going to be a playing team. Fight for that playoff. Let's go fight for the playoffs. Now we're trying to fight to win a championship, and you've got the right dude, but you don't have the right guy in charge. That's a fact. And I think the guy's a really nice guy. But I can like you all I want to, but you can't coach. And like I said, the 3 things, he doesn't understand lineups, he doesn't understand floor of the game, and he's a minutes manager. And if I'm going to add the 4th thing, he doesn't know how to coach a superstar. Those are facts. I want to thank you guys for this. Like I said, I'm mad. I'm so mad. I don't even know if I can go to bed tonight. Even it's 12 o'clock, I need to take my butt to bed. But I got a full day tomorrow, and we're going to be doing the unpopular hour tomorrow, so we'll be on it too. And I would have calmed down by then to be able to talk about some stuff, but I'm just so frustrated right now with another loss. And like I said with Nathan, I had predicted he's going to cost us 5 games. He's cost us 4. I think it's going to be more like 10 to 12 he's going to cost us in losses. Because he just doesn't. I've watched him for 4 years. And he's doing the same stuff. He's making the same mistakes that he's made 3 years ago. So what that tells me is he has a coaching style of what he wants to do. And he's not going to change it. No matter if it costs us a lot, costs us games or not, he's not going to change what he is. He's just not. He has his philosophy from whomever he got it from, and none of those guys are winners. None of them. Not on this level. And let's face it, last year they won in spite of him, not because of. Alex, I hope not. I again thought we should have kept it. KD. They picked Russell Westbrook. That's what they did. He's a great assistant coach and replay guy. Mark is doing the wrong job. No, I agree. He is a great out of bounds caller. He's not a head guy. He's just not. He's just not. But hey, he got to be the coach of the year, which means absolutely zero to me. Zero. Whoop-de-doo. I know you didn't deserve it. I know that if they saw us play, we'd have played more games on TV. You wouldn't have been that way. And you notice that people very rarely mention it now. Why? Because everybody knows he was not the best coach. He was not the coach of the year. He wasn't. He wasn't. But anyway, guys, hey, tomorrow we'll be back tomorrow night after the Thunder game against the Blazers. Tomorrow night we'll be back on air. Tomorrow we'll be back on for the Unpopular Hour for those guys that are going to be on. I know that then my guy Burgess will be on tomorrow afternoon to watch us, and we'll be on tomorrow at 2 o'clock for After the Storm. For the Unpopular Hour. So if you guys want to tune in and go ahead and give your comments, great. And if not, hey, we'll see you guys tomorrow at an earlier time so we can really get a good session in. And hopefully this guy will get it. I hope he does. But if not, we're going to be talking about 3 losses in a row. That's what we're going to be talking about. So everybody get some rest if you can. I know I'm going to do a good